Us testing the new Necky seam we've been working on for quite a while. Regular boats have an inside and outside seam, obviously a composite boat. The one we've been working on is a triple seam, inside and outside seam like a regular boat, and a third seam where the deck and hull overlap are actually pushed together and bonded together. And the difference here, people have done that before, but the difference here is that it's actually bonded all the way around the boat under pressure. So it's a bit of a new development for us, and we wanted to see how it would test up against other boats. This first orange boat has the triple seam, and we're doing an impact test. So we're dropping this torpedo from a greater and greater height to see what actually happens, see if we get any damage, or we can release the seam or crack it or anything else. So we worked through 3 boats in this little movie here. This is the one, the orange one I said, with the triple seam. The next one is the same process, the purple boat as a triple seam, but it actually doesn't have the inside seam. Here's a purple boat coming right now. The orange boat threw right up to the maximum of what we call 7 units of no particular type of unit, but it's a R&D unit, I guess. It had no noticeable damage at all to it. This is the purple boat, so same system as a triple seam, but actually doesn't have the inside seam. I wanted to see how that would stand up in comparison to a regular boat, which doesn't have that third seam. And this boat did great. We did get a little bit of damage on it. We got gel coat chipping at 40 inches. When we dropped that torpedo from 40 inches, we did start to see some chipping in the actual boat, just on the gel coat. The seam didn't crack or come away, but we saw a little bit of chipping. So we were pretty pleased with that. Then we see we're checking it out, seeing what's going on. The third boat, which is coming up soon here, which is the yellow boat. There it is. By magic of movies, it appears. And so this boat is a regular boat. The deck and the hull butt up against each other, and there's an outside and inside seam, which is a great standard seam, but we want to try and improve on it, because the seam becomes such a structure of the boat, of keeping those together. Often when you impact the beach or hit rocks and stuff, the seam can obviously be something that splits. Now this boat, we did see some cracking at 20 inches. When we dropped that torpedo from 20 inches, we did start to see a crack on the outside, more than just the gel coat chipping off. The actual material started to crack. And then from 30 inches, we saw cracking on the inside. And as we went up, we ended up with a 1-inch crack on the inside. This is just from the end here, that you can try and get an idea of the hitting the boat, having some impact. The next test we're going to do in the next video will be a deflection test. So we'll actually squash the boat down and see how many inches of deflection we can get before the seam pops. So that'll be the next one.